is angle. I guess this means angle. And he's just sitting there. I'm like, what's going on? And then I noticed he's like, takes his coffee mug, kind of turns it so he can hold it, and he takes a sip, and I read in big red letters, "This is my job." I can do that! Yeah! Air Force. He goes, "You know, we have the best stuff." Yeah! I can do that! It's like, and he was like, "But we don't have any slots. You know, now it's something that I can't obtain, so I want it more." You know, so I'm like, okay, well, sign me up for the DEB program, blah, 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 such and such. I signed paper after paper after paper. Little did I know that after signing all these papers, it would be the reflection of the rest of my career. Papers. That was actually our basic training, was just like learn how to sign a paper. Here's a 341. And I remember the first time we actually had to fill out 341s. And we all failed epically. And it was like, you know, oh, this letter isn't capitalized. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, oh, you know, in the basic training mode, you're like, oh crap, man, I really messed up. I didn't capitalize that letter. And all the letters have to be capitalized, and all the letters have to be neat, and all the letters have to do this, and you have to have that one here, and you have to have this here. I never thought filling out a sheet of paper this big would be so difficult. But it's attention to detail. Attention to detail. Gosh. Oh, God. Anyways, back to the recruitment office, and he's like, okay, and the recruiters, being the sly dogs that they are, lying to you, I mean, not lying, but bending the truth. And what he did was, he's like, well, we do have a slot available. You might have to take the D-Lab. I'm like, oh, yeah, D-Lab, what's that, you know? He's like, after I take the ASVAB, because I feel pretty smart, you know, I got a 90-something, and they're like acting like if I was the smartest guy on the planet. And I'm like, and he's like, oh yeah, you can take the D-Lab, you know, all this. So I go in there and I take the D-Lab after MEPS. And I score, you know, I'm like, I passed with a 151. And they're like, holy crap, you know. And I come from Harrisburg, and everyone from Harrisburg, I guess, is retarded because their high school, none of them passed the ASVAB, apparently. Like, they were happy to get 10s. I didn't even think that was possible until I saw a guy with a 2. And I didn't think that was possible. Anyway, so like, they were like all psyched out, you know, oh my gosh, you passed the D-Lab. And I'm like, yeah, I'm smart. You know? Little did I know that I was signing away my life with cryptolinguism. Anyways. But no, yeah, I love the Air Force. Pretty much what they explained to me is that we go in there, we bomb the crap out of everything, and Marines are cleanup crew, and the Army just kind of stays there as the Navy just is off on the ships doing nothing. Being the Navy, doing their thing. Anyways. And the Navy guys are looking at me all weird now. But we know. Anyways. Yeah. Navy.
Get him!
Yeah. I don't know why they're called petty officers. It's because they're like lamer. But why? Like, wouldn't you be like something awesome? Like gunny sergeant or, you know, like technical sergeant? You got petty. That adjective in there is kind of like petty. And you ever notice that the ranks are impossible to decipher? You know, it's like bar, line, bar, bar, line, and you know, I'm like, okay, loop. I think that's an officer. And then you get that annoying eagle, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? That annoying eagle? Like when I first got a basic, you know, I'm like, I'm not a colonel, I'm like 18, bro. I'm like, right. Eagle. And it's like all metally and shiny and stuff. And then I realized, you know, they have to wear the tan hats. You know, the guy has a tan hat on, you salute that guy. Until I found out an something above like E7 is also a tan hat, so I keep on saluting all these enlisted personnel. It's like impossible. And I never really understood the new Navy uniform, the NWU. You know what I'm talking, the blue one? Like, what is that supposed to camouflage you from? Like, you're on a ship that's gray, and you're camouflaged with the water. So I guess if you fall off the ship, no one can see you? Like no one, don't understand.
They turned orange when you hit the water.
Heckler! You wanna get up here? Didn't think so. Anyways. Yeah. Oh geez. But I was wondering what causes people to not, like, that aren't qualified to be in the military. What causes people to be not good enough to be in the military? And I was looking back, I'm looking back at the roots, and I noticed that the root and the epitome of all that is evil is Disney movies. Yeah, we got a clapper. But no, Disney movies, you look at them real hard, you look at them closely, and I'm like looking at it. First one I see, Beauty and the Beast. That's the one where that lady falls in love with a yak or water buffalo or whatever he is. And what's that teach your children? Bestiality? And I'm like, okay, maybe it's just that one. So I go on to the next guy, Snow White. She's living with 7 dwarves. Kind of sounds like the intro to a porn. So what's that teach your kids? Polygamy. And I'm like, okay, well, no. I refuse to believe it at first, I look on to the next one, Sleeping Beauty. That's where the girl is sleeping, and the prince just like kind of assumes, he just gets up there and he just starts kissing. Then she like wakes up, and only God knows what would happen if she did not wake up. Just saying. I mean, look at it. And it's not only Disney movies, it's like nursery rhymes, like rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. It might be subconscious. That might make people join the Navy. Yeah. No, I respect you guys. You are. I mean, who else is going to man the ships? So, go Navy. I'm not joking. That's my salute. Well, salute to you guys. And fun stuff. But I also respect the Marine Corps a lot. They take the bullets for us. I think the term is human meat shield.